Hey, Delight here, welcome. This is our first video for this year, so happy new year, and I really hope that this is going to be a great year for you. So welcome. If you're new to my channel, my name is Delight as I take you through this journey of increasing our consciousness. Now today I just want to share something that I know definitely it can help because it has helped me, and this is something that it came to me from a good friend of mine, someone I really respect, and he said to me that why don't you share your experiences as an Uber driver? Because I always hear people ask, and also having had the experience of being an Uber driver, I've also had people ask questions. How do you become an Uber driver? How do you register your vehicle? Can you register your vehicle and have someone drive for you? Those kind of things. What are the services that you guys offer money wise? What are the requirements that are needed for you to become an Uber driver or to register your vehicle? So I thought, okay, let me share my experiences since I know one or two things about this. So today I just want to share the experiences of being an Uber driver, the tips, the do's and the don'ts, and also the requirements for a driver or the vehicle that you want to register. So if you don't know anything about Uber, like like me when I started, I didn't know anything about Uber or what are the requirements or how does it work and stuff like that. So as I said, I'll be sharing my experiences as an Uber driver, but this is almost, it's like the same thing with other platforms. It's just having had the experience of Uber. So I'll be referring mostly to Uber, but the other platforms like Bolt, your InDrive, they also almost work the same. So an Uber or a Bolt or an InDrive is simply a platform that offers clients ride services to move from one place to the next. Or you can also use the services to deliver gifts or packages. Maybe you want to deliver, there's a cake that you bought for your mom's birthday, or there's a present or a gift that you want to give to your friend or colleague or whatsoever. So you can request and have Uber deliver that thing for you. So with Uber and many of these platforms, you can request for a ride to move from one place. Maybe you just want to go to the mall, or you want to go to school, or going to work. And you can also request for other people, maybe your kids, maybe your mom, maybe your uncle, maybe they don't know how to use this smart app. So there are basically two apps. There's an app for an Uber driver and the app that you can use just to request for rides or to order Uber Eats and stuff like that. So if you are interested in maybe registering your vehicle for Uber or driving, simply go and download the Uber app driver, because it's going to give you and show you all the requirements that are needed for both the driver and the vehicle. And I'm going to go deep into the requirements of a driver and the vehicle and stuff like that. So now let's get into the requirements, because that's mostly what people will ask. But if you also have a question on something that I did not address in this video, please ask in the comment section, and maybe we can have another video, or I'll simply just reply to you, or if there's a need for another video, then we'll do it. So the requirements, remember there's requirements for both yourself if you're going to be a driver or the vehicle. And remember, you can have the vehicle registered on Uber and have someone drive for you, or you can do both, register the vehicle and drive it yourself. And the good thing is that you can also do it part-time. If you have a full-time job, you can do the like sort of your side hustle, and they make quite almost easy for you as a Uber driver to operate, because you don't have to worry about taxes, because Uber still have to take their cut. You have to pay your taxes, but all those things, they are done automatically, so they make things easy for you. So step number one, let's just look at the requirements for a driver. So as a driver, you are required to have a PDP. So it's not your normal license, it's your PDP license. So you have to have that license. The thing is that they are going to require you to do a background check on you, your fingerprints, just to see if you don't have a criminal record and stuff like that. And also a driver's evaluation. So they're going to do an evaluation to see if you can drive. It's just a simple thing. And the good thing is that the background check and the driver's evaluation to see if you can drive, you will simply book an appointment and you will do both at the same time. So that's it as a driver. You just need your PDP, the background check to see, like, to check your fingerprints and to see if you can drive. And now for the vehicle, is if you want to register a vehicle, or if you want someone to have the vehicle registered for you to drive, there are a couple of requirements. These requirements and documents that are needed, if you have everything in order, within a week or two, you can start operating. Now, for the vehicle obviously with Uber, it has to be a model that is 2021 or above. So it can be 2020, 2018, especially when you're going to register for the first time. So it has to be 2021 or above. But for Bolt and other platforms, but still, remember, you can download the apps and see the requirements. For Bolt, it was what, 2015, but just go and check, like I said, download the app so that you can see the requirements and what is it that is needed from your side. So you have to do, for your vehicle, the first thing that they need, it has to be a 2021 model, and also you have to have your vehicle insured. There has to be insurance for the car, and it's not a normal insurance, because you will be using this car for almost a business kind of a thing, so it's a different one. So you simply have to call your insurance, if you have, or if you don't have, say that this I need a code for this, I want to register the car for Uber and stuff, so that they can give you a code. And you know, with insurance, you always have to compare to see which one best suits you. And the other thing is that you have to have a double disc. So a double disc, you will do it where you do your license disc, where you pay your license disc, you'll do your double disc. But before you do that double disc, they will require you to take the car to DECRA or other platforms to check. Mainly is DECRA. I think now with Uber they say they only want DECRA to do the inspection on your vehicle to see if it's roadworthy and other stuff. So you simply have to do those things, but those things don't take time. I mean, that's why I'm saying within 2 weeks everything can be done and you can start operating. The other thing that you need is an Uber inspection. You will also do it at DECRA to see if the vehicle is like the normal things are working, because you need to have like your aircon working, like your doors are opening, your window, just the basic things to see if things are working on your vehicle. And the other important document that you need for a vehicle is what we call the meter taxi operating license. So, but also the moment you start registering with Uber, you're going to have to go to their offices and they will give you documents so that you can use those documents. So they will tell you where to go to do the meter taxi license. So the moment you register with Uber, they will say go to their offices and you go and collect those documents that are needed, and then they will tell you where to go to do the license. Those are the requirements that are needed, and as I said, as soon as you have everything sorted out, within a week or two you can start working. So the financial side of it, as an Uber driver, you earn as you work. It's like you're driving a taxi. You can't make money without working. So the more you work, the more money you can make. So on average, on a day, you can easily make 1K to 1.5. But remember, you have to understand peak hours. So in the morning, from around 5 till around 9, it's quite busy. And then from around 9 to around 1, it's not too busy, especially during the week. And then from around 2, it start picking up around till around 7. So those are sort of your peak hours. But also during the day, it's not to say it's too slow, it's just that it's not like those peak hours. So because you can use that time to rest when it's not too busy. But it also depends on you, because the good thing about this is that you can either work, like I said, full-time or part-time, or because if you have a full-time job, then you can do this part-time maybe during weekends, because during weekends it's always busy. It doesn't matter day or night, it's always busy. So you can easily make 1k to 1.5. But also you have to take into consideration that you still have to money the cost, like your expense for petrol. You need, because you'll be using your smartphone, you need data. You also have to eat on the road. And that is not to say that you can't make more than that. Nothing stops you. It's just that they are going to give you, on Uber they give you like 12 hours for you to work, but it's up to you when you start working. It doesn't have, it's not like you have to work from this. No, it's like for the day you have 12 hours. It's up to you whether you're going to work during the day or at night. Doesn't matter. And as I said, you can do it part-time. Even if you work for 2-3 hours, it's up to you. So the experiences that I had as an Uber driver is that you will be providing a service to people. So you have to respect people, because you will be providing a service for them. So just understand that people sometimes are not happy with their own things and they are distracted with other things. So just make it easy for them. So some of the tips that I can share is that please don't, maybe if you'll be driving, don't like play your loud music unless if they request to say, oh, you can play the music, or you can increase the volume, or can I please connect and play this, especially these young ones, they will say, let's play these nice songs, they will connect and stuff like that, you see. But don't be rude to people. And if people don't want to talk, don't, just say hi, hello, how's your day and stuff like that, and keep quiet if they don't want to talk, because it's not a must for them to talk to you. Sometimes people want to, people are always on their phones these days. As a driver on the road, you have to be careful all the time. So you have to rest. When you feel tired, please rest. So for you as a driver, like I said, be patient with people. Make sure that your car is always clean. Try by all means to always make sure that your car is clean. That's basically what I wanted to share with you too. And I hope that maybe this can help people. So if you have questions, please send them in the comment section. I will reply, or if there's a need for another video to address some of the questions, then we'll do that. So I really hope that this is going to help you, because this, like I said, it can help other people to sort of become like your side hustle if you have a full-time job. If you don't have a full-time job, then this is maybe something that you can consider. And the good thing is that you can do it almost everywhere, but remember, there are places where these platforms are not really used. You will do your research, and you will always know, like, because you will be familiar with the place that you are from, you'll know that, oh, this place, maybe it's not that, so maybe I need to move to this place. And like I said, you can be a driver. You don't have to have a vehicle. If you don't have a vehicle, maybe consider speaking maybe to someone that has a vehicle that you can use. Normally they say they will need at least 2k per week from you if you're going to use their vehicle. So, and like I said, you can easily make that money if you do your job. So I really hope that you find this helpful, and if there's something that I left out or something that you want to ask, in the comment section leave your question or whatever is it that you want to know. This year mostly, like what I'm sharing now, as you can see, is it has a lot to do with finances. So this year mostly I'm going to focus on money and financial lessons that are going to help us, because finances is one of those areas in our lives that are very, very important, and almost everyone kind of have a job or some sort of work or a service that they provide to make money. So we're going to delve deep into financial lessons, money lessons. So I really hope that you find this helpful, and please remember, if you are new, like, share, and also subscribe to this channel. And until we meet again, thank you so much. I love you. Bye.